Well, hello there and welcome to the KnowZone, the place where we have fun while we learn. I'm Fiona.
And I'm Shooty Bobo, you can call me Bobo.
And I'm Celestine and you can call me Celo. Thank you all for watching today.
It's great to be here and I know we are going to have a good time. Now Celo, what do we have in store?
Well, we have study buddies plus a brand new animated story.
And Teacher Caroline will be here with more cool words and hot numbers.
Come on everyone, let's get on with the show.
Okay, Bobo, let's go to the chill out zone. Hello, everyone.
Hello! Come on, let's say a big hello to everyone watching us at home. Hello!
Now, Bobo, why are you holding an umbrella?
Well, if it rains, it protects me. And if it's sunny, it gives me shade. Umbrellas are the best thing ever.
Bobo, that might be right, but you don't need one inside. Now, today's topic is all about the weather. Who can tell me what today's buzzwords are?
Rainy, sunny, windy, outside.
Thank you. Did you write down all the buzzwords? Remember, they'll be popping out throughout today's show.
Now it's time to catch up with our friends.
Now, I wonder whether it's going to be rainy or sunny.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's join our friends in...
Study buddies.
That's better. I'm going to get for some more comfort.
Oh, this is perfect. I told you she came here. I followed her.
This is perfect. Do you know what they're doing there?
No, but it must be good.
What are you doing here? This is private.
Oh, well, it's open to everyone, and we needed a place to study plants.
You two could not study plants, even if they are taped to your eyes. You just better get out before I tell Diana to turn on you.
You should leave.
No, I have a better idea. I'm telling you, man, the plant will change color. It will really be funny.
Are you sure all it will do is change the color?
Of course, that's what it's supposed to do.
That stinks. I'm going to class.
I really like it when it's raining outside. It's the best weather to play football in.
I prefer it sunny. It's always so bright. If we can't decide, we should ask Alice. She'll know.
Alice, what's wrong?
It's my plants. They are all dead. They were sick because it was so hot these past few weeks. And then someone must have poisoned them.
Who will do something like that? That is so mean. Maybe it was the water supply. Plants need water to grow.
Well, I don't want that to happen anymore. I'll not plant anything on my garden. It even killed my special tree. I'll never plant anything anymore.
The key to the problem. Now we need to find the owner of this.
And we find who destroyed Alice's plants. What about Alice?
I know we should be studying, but she's our friend. We need to help her out.
I have an idea. You two, see what you can do about the plants. If you can't revive them, find new ones.
Hello, Diane.
Hi, Joseph. I think Patrick left this behind.
Oh, yes. You want me to give it to him, but wait, you live with me.
So it was you and Patrick who destroyed Alice's garden.
Patrick said the plants will change the color. The baby trees will grow rainbow colored with stripes of blue. Have they changed color already? I hope you let me see it.
Well, the only thing it did was kill the plants.
Oh, no, that's so bad. Maybe if it rains, they'll come back.
They won't. The weather being rainy won't bring them back. And now Alice has said that she'll never plant anything again. So congratulations.
I'll do anything. I'll bring her back.
Well, you can help JC replant the garden.
I will do that. Where have you been? I'm tired.
I had to go and get a net from a friend.
A net? These are plants. They don't need protection from mosquitoes. They need protection from things like sunshine and heavy rainfall.
I know that. The net goes over the seedlings until they are strong enough. It gives shades and still lets water through when it is raining.
Ah, that's great. Now all we need is Alice's special tree and we'll be sorted.
I had to go get this special plant. I know Alice loves this kind of plant. Well, if it's here, we can convince her to grow things again.
I'm so sorry. It was my brother Patrick who hurt your garden.
No, they're dead because I didn't take care of them. What your brother Patrick did is not important.
You have to plant things. I know it's bad when they die, but you make the earth a better place.
I don't know.
Come on, it can be sunny or rainy or windy or anything, but you must not stop working on your garden. Things wouldn't be the same if you didn't.
Guys, you have to come and see this.
What is it?
It is the garden. Something special is happening.
Let's go.
Hey, what are you doing? Helping out. The straight trees needed back. I think you should say so.
No need. You did it for me. Come, let's get out of here. No, I want to help. If you don't want to help, then you can go away. Maybe you should go home. Diane is going to tell your parents what you did, and I don't blame her.
What happened? They're all alive. And this is my baby muko tree.
We fixed your garden and we got some help with the muko tree.
And I got this old net so that the plants get some shade but still get all the rain they need.
You see, Alice, this garden needs you. Are you going to leave it?
No, I can't. It's too sunny. If I leave, the plants don't stand a chance.
What another great adventure. Did you all enjoy it?
Yes! And who had today's buzzwords?
Me!
How many buzzwords did you hear?
Well, I had all of them, but the most exciting thing was seeing an umbrella. They are great. Now, I wonder if Teacher Caroline has one.
Well, Bobo, why don't you ask her yourself? Because it's time to join her.
Well, that's right. It's always sunny with Teacher Caroline as we move to the learning zone for more hot numbers. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Caroline.
Today on Hot Numbers, we are going to look at integers.
Into what?
Integers. Take a look at the board. We have a number line with 0 in the middle and the numbers either on the sides. So a set of whole numbers with directions and 0 are called integers. Remember, fractions and decimal numbers are not integers. And who can tell me what the numbers to the left are? Yes, Emma?
They are negative.
That's correct. And as we move to the left, the value of the numbers decreases. How about the right side? What are the numbers? Yes, Leandra?
They are positive.
Well done. And we move to the right, the value of the positive numbers is increasing. It is also worth noting that when you write positive numbers, they are written without the plus sign. Now, this line goes on forever and ever. Now, on the board, I have some symbols. We use these symbols to compare integers. What do you think this means? Yes, Patrick?
Less than.
Good answer. So say if we are comparing positive 1 with positive 4, we can see from our number line that positive 4 is bigger than positive 1. So we say that 1 is lesser than 4. And what does this sign mean? Yes, Bobo?
It means more than.
Great. So if we have -2 and -5, how would you use that on the number sign to compare, Bobo?
Well, 5 is more than 2.
Remember, I said -2 and -5 And look at the number line.
Aha! -2 is to the right of -5, which means it's larger. So -2 is more than -5.
Very well done. Now, if we want to add integers, we need to look at the numbers very carefully. Take a look on the board. 2 plus 3. So we start on the +2 and add 3. So we move 3 steps on the right. 1, 2, 3, and we get 5. But if we make the sum read 2 plus -3, we start at +2 and move 3 steps on the left. 1, 2, 3, and we get -1.
Wow, Teacher Caroline. So if we're adding a positive number, we move to the right.
Very good. Now, let's take a look at subtraction. On the board, we have a sum 5 minus 3. So we go to the number line and look at +5. We move 3 steps on the left. 1, 2, 3. So we get 2. However, if we change the sum 5 minus -3, 5 minus -3, we start at +5 and you're moving 3 steps. Is it to the right or to the left, Bobo?
Well, if we move to the left when we were subtracting a positive integer, then we must move to the right when we're subtracting a negative integer.
Very good, Bobo. Let's try some sums. So what is -4 plus 5? Yes, Emma?
It is +1.
All right. -4 plus -2 equals, Alejandra?
It is -6.
Then what about 6 minus 3? Yes, Patrick?
It is +3.
Very good. What about -8 minus -3?
We are subtracting a negative integer, so we move to the right, which means the answer is -5.
Very good, Bobo. Well done. Congratulations, all of you. You all seem to have mastered adding and subtracting integers in no time.
Wow, now thank you very much, Teacher Caroline. You made it seem so easy.
You're welcome. Now that's all for today's Hot Numbers. But coming up after the break, we have cool words and the big 3.
And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to have more fun as we learn.
Welcome back to the KnowZone, where today we are talking about the weather.
That's right, rainy or sunshine, the KnowZone is the place where we learn.
Well, I went outside during the break and I was hoping that I would use my umbrella, but it was neither sunny or rainy.
Don't worry, Bobo, you'll get to use your umbrella soon. Why don't we remind ourselves about what today's buzzwords are?
Rainy. Sunny. Windy. Outside.
Perfect. Now, how is your maths? Are you ready to engage your brains?
Wow, I know what that means.
And it's time for the big 3.
Welcome to the victory.
Yes, in this game it's all about numbers. 3 questions, 3 players, 10 seconds. And whoever gets the most right wins these great textbooks.
And if the scores are tied at the end, we will move into a tiebreaker question.
Yes, Bobo, remember in this game you only get to hear the question once and you will see it written down at the end of the game.
Now you must write your answers on the answer pads provided within 10 seconds or your answers will not count. Are the rules clear?
Yes!
Make sure you play along at home. Bobo, is the timer ready?
The timer is always ready.
Okay, question number 1. If I buy 3 lemons at 30 francs each and 4 apples at 40 francs each, how much did I spend?
And your time starts now. And your time is up.
Question number 2. A rectangle is 5 times 4 and a triangle is 3 times 6. What is the area of both?
And your time starts now. And your time is up.
Straight to question number 3. Multiply the number of sides of a pentagon by the square root of 100.
And your time starts now. And time is up. Your time is up.
Pens down, everyone. Fiat, now if you're ready, reveal to us the answer for question number 1.
And for question number 1, Fiat had 250.
Well, thank you very much, Fiat. Next up is Chantal. Chantal, reveal to us your answer for question number 1.
And she has 250.
Yes,
Wow.
that was Chantal. And next is Hyacinthe. Please reveal to us your answer for question number 1.
And Vicent has, whoa, 250. Wow, they all have the same answer.
Now let's see if they are all correct. Question number 1 was, if I buy 3 lemons at 30 francs each and 4 apples at 40 francs, how much did I spend? If we get 3 lemons at 30 francs is 90 francs. And then 4 apples at 40 francs gives us 160. And the sum of both, which is 90 plus 160, it gives us 250.
Good job, everyone. So now we want you to reveal the answer for question number 2. Fiat,
Right.
if you're ready.
Let's see how they did. For question number 2, Fiat had 29.
Next up is Chantal. Chantal, reveal to us your answer.
And Chantal also got 29. Wow.
And Hyacinthe, reveal to us your answer for question number 2.
And Fiat, wow, she also has 29.
Now let's find out if they are all correct once again. The question read like this. A rectangle is 5 times 4 and a triangle is 3 times 6. What is the area of both? A rectangle is 5 times 4, which gives us 20. And then 3 times 6, it gives us 18. 18 divided by 2, we get 9. And then finally, 20 plus 9 gives us 29.
All right.
Good job, everyone. So now, let us see your answers for question number 3. Fiat, if you're ready.
And for question number 3, Fiat had 50 for an answer.
Next up is Chantal. Chantal?
And Chantal has 50.
Hyacinthe. What is your answer?
And she, wow, 50 again.
Okay, let's reveal the sum number 3. The question was like, multiply the number of sides of a pentagon by the square root of 100. A pentagon has 5 sides. Times the square root of 100, which is 10, it gives us 5 times 10, which equals 50.
50. It seems that we have to go into a tiebreaker question.
Wow, we have a very bright team in the studio today, so we have to move to a tiebreaker. The rules are quite simple. The first person to show us the answer that is correct wins our textbooks. However, if you do not show us the answer that is correct, we remain with the textbooks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the question goes like this. What is 7 squared plus 8?
Wow, and Fiat has her hand up. Let's see if she's correct. Selo, please help us.
Yeah, the question of the tiebreaker was, what is 7 squared plus 8? 7 squared is 49, plus 8 is 57.
And that is correct. She is right.
Yes, and that means the big 3 winner for today is Fiat.
Never mind, you all worked very, very hard. Fiat just beat you in the last tiebreaker question. And how many did you get right at home?
That was an exciting game, Selo.
It was indeed, Fiona. Now, to catch a break, let's head to the learning zone to meet Teacher Caroline.
It's time for some cool words.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cool Words.
Hello, Teacher Caroline.
Today, I'd like to start by playing a game called If.
Oh, I love games now. How do we play it?
It's really easy, Bobo. You just have to come up with a sentence that describes what you do if something happened. Let me start. If it is sunny, we will have a picnic.
All right, now that's a good game. My turn, my turn. Now, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy everyone a present.
Aha, that's lovely, Bobo. How about you, Fiat?
If I pass my exam, I will go to university.
How about you, Hyacinthe?
If I arrive home early, I can help my mother to prepare dinner.
And that's lovely. And how about you, Chantal?
If it was really windy, I could get blown away.
Aha. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Now, we call these sentences conditional sentences, and they are made up of 2 clauses, the if clause and the main clause. Let's look at the conditional sentence. If it is sunny, we will have a picnic. So you can see the if clause and the main clause. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Now, there are different types of conditional sentences. Let's look at the first conditional. We use this when we are talking about real and possible situations. So, for example, it could well be sunny, and if it is, we could have a picnic. So my sentence is an example of the first conditional sentence because it is possible. Now, remind us, Bobo, what did you say?
Well, I said if I had all the money in the world, I would buy everyone a present.
That's a very good example of the second condition. That is, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy everyone a present. That's a very good example of the second conditional. That is, when we are talking unreal or impossible things. Much as I like to think it was possible, I don't think you'd ever have all the money in the world, would you, Bobo?
No, no, no. So the first conditional is for the possible, and the second conditional is for the impossible. Is that right, Teacher Caroline?
That's a very good summary. But the first conditional and the second conditional also have different structure. Let's look at my example again. First of all, if clause. If it is sunny, who can tell me when this is happening? Yes, Fiat?
Now.
That's right. We are talking about something in the present tense. And what about the main clause? We could have a picnic. When is this happening? Yes, Asinte?
The future.
Very good. And so we've worked out the structure for the first condition. The if clause is in the present tense, and the main clause is in the future. If plus present tense and will plus infinitive. Now let's look at Bobo's sentence. First of all, the if clause. If I had all the money in the world, when is this happening? Yes, Chantal?
The past.
Spot on. If I had tells us we are talking about the past. And the main clause, I would give everyone a present. Bobo?
Well, I'm talking about doing something in the future.
Very good. With the second conditional, the important thing is the use of the will. It is less certain than will. So the structure of a second conditional sentence is past tense plus should or would plus infinitive. Excellent. Now, to check that you have all mastered the first and the second conditions, let's have a little test. Make sure you join in at home. I'm going to read out sentences, and you have to say whether it is the first or second conditional. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
If I have time, I will go shopping on the way home. Is that first or second condition?
First conditional.
It's the first conditional because the if clause is in the present tense, and I use the word will. And what about if you ate chips every day, you will get fat? Is that first or second conditional?
Second conditional.
That's right. The word ate tells us it's in the past tense, and we use the word would. Well done, everyone. Now that's all for today on Cool Words, but I hope to see you next time.
That's right. Now we are going to sit back and relax as we enjoy story time.
Welcome to the African Tales, and this is the story of the sick little Irex. Now the day was dawning with strong winds that whirled and howled. So strong were they that they even blew away birds and monkeys perched up atop the branches of big, strong trees. Now in Shima's bedroom, the little Irex was tucked in bed and sound asleep. He never got to feel the soft tick of leaves from a tree that had blown right through his open window. The leaves brushed against his little nose. They even rubbed against his little toes. But Shima's sweet dream had completely captured him. In it, he laughed and played with his friends from school. And suddenly, a loud blast of thunder broke. With a panicked jolt, he sat on his bed and rubbed his beady little eyes. He then looked outside to see the dullest looking day. Why is it not sunny? Shima wondered. But before he could carry on thinking, the whiff of deliciously baked banana bread entered his room and tickled and teased his nose. Shima licked his lips, then jumped out of bed. He ran down the stairs and into the kitchen where he met his mother, who had laid out the most wonderful spread. Shima, today I would like you to stay indoors and study instead, said his mother. What? Shimo interrupted. Son, the day is going to be windy and rainy, and I wouldn't want you to get sick with a bad cold or sore flu. But I want to go outside and play, especially since today is a school holiday, he protested. But Shimo's mother refused. She knew the jungle was always a dangerous place to be when it started raining. Shimo sulked, hoping it would make her change her mind, but Shimo's mother continued doing her house duties. Shimo went back up to his bedroom and sat on his bed. I don't get it. The day doesn't look as threatening as mother said, he thought to himself, when suddenly a streak of lightning flashed across the darkened sky, followed by a blast of thunder. Shimo jumped into the covers of his bed and shook. Oh, I'm not afraid of you. Shimwa cried out then, mustered up the courage to walk up to his window pane. There, you see? I'm not afraid of you. Another bolt of lightning and thunder broke, but this time Shimwa stood there filled with courage. See? He smiled, then feeling brave, put his little paws into the bent tree in his bedroom, then climbed down into the jungle. Today, I'll prove to the world that I'm not afraid of the wind or the rain. He said it. Just at that moment, heavy drops of rain began to fall. I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid of anything, Shimwa said in a defiance as he marched further on into the jungle. It powered and powered heavily on Shimwa, and even though he was weak, he was still determined to prove his courage. Finally, he arrived at the riverbanks and felt very proud of himself for making it there. Now, until something happened. The river seemed to swell right before his very eyes. Shimwa watched in amazement, and before he knew it, the river was by his feet and growing larger in size. Achoo! He sneezed, then looked at the river and said, "River, I'm not afraid of you." But just then, a big-toothed crocodile jumped out of the water and began to swim towards him. Ah! Shimwa cried out as he ran as fast as he could. Behind him, the river and the menacing crocodile were fast approaching. Now, back home, Shimwa's mother sat down to relax from her hard chores when she heard Shimwa crying out for help. She immediately went to his room to see he was missing. "Help! Help me! Somebody help me!" Shimwa cried out. She ran to the window to see the danger Shimwa was in, and without a moment to waste, she climbed down the bearing tree by his window, and just as Shimwa was approaching, she grabbed a hold of him and pulled him into his room. Shimwa watched the river and the crocodile swept away to parts of the jungle unknown. "Shimwa, you are wait. Are you all right?" his mother asked as she hoisted him into his bed. Now he looked up, and all he could manage to say was a big achoo. "Oh, now look, you have the flu. Do you see why I told you not to go out when it's cold and raining?" Shimwa nodded, then hugged and thanked his mother for saving his life. "I'm sorry, Mama. That is something I will never do again. Do you promise me?" she asked. He nodded back and said a bit, "Achoo!" Loving as always, she hugged him and put him into bed. And that is the end of the story of the sick little hyrax.
Well, what a great story. We all know how important it is to listen to our parents. Did you enjoy the tale?
Yes!
And it was a perfect way for us to end the show today.
The end? Already? But that's not fair.
We'll see you next time for more fun in the KnowZone. But hey, what's that I'm hearing? I think there's rain coming. Bobo, you'll be able to use your umbrella today.
Oh, really? Yippee!
Well, thank you so much for your help today, and thank you for watching.
Well, come on, everyone. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye!